Wow, folks, I'm such a believer that the universe gives you exactly what you need. Slash, when you look for what you want to see and sort of, I guess, manifest what you need, the universe will provide. And I just opened up my Instagram feed and saw a quote from the We the Urban account, and they do a lot of posts with sort of like daily affirmations and just like inspirational quotes. And the quote was around sort of like having pride and being proud of yourself for putting yourself out on the line, going for that job or going for that love, and that if you receive rejection, you don't get that job, or that relationship ends, or it doesn't move forward in the way that you hope it would, that's just evidence of you having hope and courage to take risks, and that it's not about failure and rejection, and that just made me think about being a hopeful romantic, not a hopeless romantic, and just that it takes so much strength and courage in this life to know that there's gonna be hurt and pain, and that things might not go your way, but doing it anyways, and just putting yourself out there. And to a point that I've made in a previous video, drawing from an Audre Lorde quote about being in service to your vision is going to be really scary, and taking steps to living the most authentic life that you want to live is going to be uncomfortable sometimes, but if that vision and that vision for yourself is important enough to you, the courage that it requires and facing that fear will feel a lot less important. Like, it won't matter as much. It's like, yeah, I feel like I need to shit my pants and throw up, but that's okay, because I am doing what I want to be doing. I am in the place in my life that I need to be, that I feel like I need to be, and I am moving in the right direction, and that's all that matters. And I think I'm trying to see that voice of resistance or that feeling of discomfort as something that is actually a reminder or an indicator that, oh, you're on the right path. You're charting a path towards something that is probably really good for you and your growth. And so I almost want to just thank fear or the anxiety for showing up and kind of giving me that gut check of like, ooh, I'm a little uncomfortable. All right, we must be doing something right, and that's okay, and this is good. This is a good thing. And I think so much of the time and I'm guilty of this, I feel the discomfort and I feel the fear of I really want this, or I don't even want to want this, because if I don't get it, I'm going to feel upset. I'm going to feel sad. I'm going to feel rejected. It's going to attack my self-worth or whatever. And it's like, that discomfort is not going to kill me. And I need to remind myself of that and create that perspective, because the more you try and get rid of something, the more you resist, it persists. Because yeah, life isn't always comfortable. Life isn't always pretty. And yeah, just the fear and the anxiety that's just a natural part of the process. And the book that I'm reading, The Dance of Fear by Harriet Lerner, that's something she talks about in the book, that really living a good full life that includes growth and living authentically with your values and your vision for your life means putting yourself in uncomfortable, anxiety-inducing situations. It's kind of a question of, okay, how uncomfortable can I make myself? And that's kind of like doing your best. So anyway, this is just me reminding myself that feel the fear, do it anyways. Feel the fear and don't just try and get rid of it. Understand why it's there It's probably insecure. There's probably some insecurity there. There may be past history where something hasn't worked out or you've felt rejected. Remind yourself that that was in the past. Stop trying to apply that to your present and your future. And just go for it. You owe it to yourself to do the things, to put yourself out on the line and to live fully. And a friend of mine reminded me that in the case of applying for a job, for example, it might not even, a rejection might not even be about you. There's always going to be somebody who has different experience or better experience or another degree or more qualified. And it just, sometimes it's just the luck of the draw of who you're quote unquote up against. And I don't like to make it sound like a competition, but if you were lumped with a different pool of candidates, you might get that exact same job. But it just so happens that you're up against somebody that had XYZ other qualifications that you didn't, and whatever. That doesn't mean that you suck. Like, it's just the luck of the draw. And so, yeah, like, growth mindset is all about, like, taking those maybe disappointments and not letting it, like, affect you personally, not letting it change how you feel about yourself and change your trajectory. Like, don't let a rejection stop you from asking another person out, from putting your hat in the ring for another job, from continuing to kill it in your own job that you're currently in. Like, yeah, we don't have to take it all so seriously. By we, I mean me. So, anyway, I hope that this was motivating to you. It was a little boost for me. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next one. Have a great day.